morning, happy Friday for me. I feel like I'm really in my vlogging bag lately. I've just been vlogging and vlogging. And do you know what? I'm not mad at it because it's what everyone really likes. It's what I like doing. And I'm very, very grateful that I get to share these small fun bits of my life with you. What most people would consider quite mundane actually, but things I really take joy in and that you all enjoy it. But yeah, anyway, welcome in. If you're new here, my name's Charlotte. I do vlogging, as you've probably gathered, and some other kind of content. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Surprise, surprise, I've had like a slow start to the day. I'm just like really not a morning person. I said it. It's just gone 11. I have actually obviously been awake since fucking 8, but I just struggle to self-motivate in the morning. Why is my forehead actually fucking peeling? My head is peeling. I went out in the sun last week, not for long, and my face got quite brown and my head is fucking peeling. Anyway, today I wanted to do like a bookish vlog, and this will be somewhat bookish, I think. I've been wanting to do a bookish vlog for ages, you know, just like where we do things all book related, book adjacent. It doesn't necessarily have to be reading, and I don't know that today will involve like a reading vlog, but yeah, I have a few like book related errands and things I want to do, and basically it's just the plan for a really lovely day, so I thought we could do it together. I just put on the tiniest bit of makeup. I haven't done my eyebrows, I just did some blush and some tinted moisturiser. I think it looks a bit weird. I'm like kind of an all or nothing makeup kind of girl, so I feel like I look a bit strange. The first thing I want to do is head to the farm stand. I haven't been to the farm stand in ages, and it's Farm Stand Friday. It's around on a Friday, and I didn't go for quite a while. I was going in the autumn, but I don't really like autumn veg that much. Like I do, but they're just not that exciting to me. You know, it's just like cabbage, swedes, squashes, potatoes. And I'm hoping there is some gorgeous tomatoes. I'm hoping there's some gorgeous fruit. I just want to get something yummy and delicious and really nice and tasty. Maybe a nice drink. I want to go to the bookshop. I need to go to the library because I need to return a book and pay off a fine. Let me get the book and show you. So I got this from the library months ago and I still haven't read it, and I'm just going to return it because I clocked up a fine on it, quite a heavy fine. And I have renewed it a bunch of times, and then I finally renewed it so I won't keep getting fined anymore. But I just think it's not fair because I'm just not reading it. I know my limitations. I love the library, but I have a big stack of books that I've bought recently that I need to read, and it's Odd Spirits by S.T. Gibson. Dowry of Blood is one of my favourite books, and I want to read Evocation next. Evocation, and this is like a prequel to that. So I was like, oh, I saw this, I'll get it out. I literally never made it past page 17. No reflection on the book, just every reflection of where I was at when I was reading it. And I went away on holiday and I forgot to renew it, and I've clocked up a £10 fine for the library. I know, please don't shout at me. I'm going to pay it, obviously. I'm happy to pay it. I can afford to pay it. Lucky me. I didn't mean that sarcastically. I meant that like with every genuine, like, thank God I can pay my library fine. And yeah, I'm going to return it. And I'm going to go to Waterstones because there is a book that I want to buy. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for the day. And there are some bits that I want to do when I get home as well. I haven't had a coffee or anything yet, and I'm feeling really tired, and I don't know what order I want to do everything in. The farm stand and the library and the bookshop are all like in different directions. So I think I'm going to do farm stand first, because that closes at 2 and it's obviously only 11, and then I'll walk back. Okay, fine. I've worked it out. This is what I'm wearing, really boring outfit. I literally just want to be comfy today. And something is off about, I think it's my hair, I think it's not my makeup. I think I'm like in my luteal phase because I'm just like really hating how I look at the moment. You know, just like when you look different. Objectively, like I know I look great, I know I look fine, but my brain isn't connecting that with what I'm looking at. I just like feel uncomfortable in all my clothes, etc, etc. It's my luteal phase. I'm putting it down to that.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, how are you doing? I don't know if you can hear me because the wind, but they had strawberries. I knew they would have strawberries, obviously it's the season, but I'm still really excited nonetheless. Just been to the farm stand, I spent £18. I did a little bit of impulse buying. I find that their veg and their fruit isn't that expensive, but it's all of like the preserves and the cordials and stuff that ends up totting up a little bit. So I did pick up a couple of those. I'm actually really warm and I'm really thirsty. I should have got a fizzy drink because they have juices and like soda and stuff there. But yeah, I'm gonna walk to the library now. I was gonna get the bus, but it feels a bit lazy. I feel like I should get my steps in. But I'm gonna walk a different way. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm gonna walk the same way. Anyway, look at me being... Oh, sorry, a leaf just fell from a tree and scared me. I was about to say, look at me being really brave and filming in public, but maybe not so much. The falling leaf scares me. Anyway, it's a gorgeous day. I'm really pleased with everything I bought, so I'll show you when I'm home. I'm so hot and sweaty and I've had to like put my hair up the second I've come in the house because I've just been getting those steps in. I've been walking around. I got a iced muscovado from Gales, iced muscovado latte. It bangs. I was supposed to save it till I got home, but I was so thirsty I drank like nearly all of it in like 20 seconds flat. Let me show you what I got from the farm stand. Everything in my bag got a bit crushed. I knew I should have gone last, but it was out the way and some of the produce is a bit crushed even though I carried it really gently, but not gently enough. So I got a beautiful punnet of strawberries. These smell so good. You would believe it. I got a big tomato because that's what I'm gonna have for lunch. Can you believe that? Look how nice that looks. I hope it tastes good. It's finally tomato season. This is what got a bit crushed. Really sad because they were so gorgeous. I got this pink oyster mushroom. They had pink ones and regular ones and they just looked so beautiful. And like my big thing with going to the farm stand is I love to get something I've never got before, never cooked or never tried. And I've had oyster mushrooms. I've probably had pink ones, but I've never cooked with pink oyster mushrooms before. So I thought I'd just get like a chunk, and I probably should have got two, but I didn't want to get it if I didn't know what I was going to do with it. But look at it, it's like beautiful girls. I feel like some people really won't like this, so I'm really sorry if you don't. But I just think it's divine. I also got, which is leaked in my bag, really annoying, my bag's really sticky. I got this elderflower cordial from Oast Farm in Buxted. I really like their juices and their drinks, and I thought this would be really nice with soda water, and it's homemade using locally foraged elderflowers, sugar and love. And I managed to snag the last one. I managed to get this hollandaise sauce, like a traditional hollandaise. I got this because I have asparagus and I want asparagus and hollandaise. Yum. I could have eggs with it, I suppose. I know making a hollandaise is really easy, but I don't like making a hollandaise. It's boring. And I got the last one. So I've got asparagus. Even though asparagus is in season, they had beautiful big chunky ones. I've got a shitty fucking avocado asparagus in there. It's not shitty, but I'm gonna have that, and then I'm gonna go back to the market on Sunday with Doug, and I'm gonna pick up some asparagus and have the rest of my hollandaise with that. Stunning. Do you know what? And then I didn't get bread at the farmer's market because there wasn't anything left that I liked, so I only had baguettes. So I got some bread from Gales. I got the potato and rosemary sourdough, which I've never had before. I got it sliced, otherwise I'd show you. I didn't realise it had nigella seeds in it. It's just like a potato sourdough. So I got it sliced. Always wanted to try it, feeling really good about it. I thought I could have it with my hollandaise. I thought I could have it with my tomato. I didn't realise how much it was. I've just paid £5.80 for a loaf of bread, so it better be the best fucking bread I've ever tasted in my life. Oh, it's chewy sourdough. It's really good. I don't really like the nigella seeds. Is that bad? Oh well, I'm still gonna love it. Actually, it's nice, it's just fragrant. I returned my library book and I got this, Near the Bone by Christina Henry. It's a horror, bit of a random pick, double spaced though. I wanted to get Giovanni's Room and I wanted to get Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan, and I was willing to buy either of them. I went into Waterstones and they had Giovanni's Room, and I saw the cover and I didn't really like that edition of the cover that much. So I thought I'd wait and see if they had it in the library. I went to the library, they didn't have it, and then I forgot to go into Waterstones on the way back to buy Giovanni's Room. So it's fine, I'm gonna order a second-hand copy, I think, off World of Books or something, because I don't need new books, especially not classics. So yeah. Not being funnier, but like, do you not just think that's what it's all about? I'm so unserious. I'm laughing because it's supposed to be like a bookish vlog and it's, oh my god, do you not just think that looks amazing? Holy shit. That's like the best lunch I could possibly think to have. Death row meal, almost. What's your death row meal? I think to start I would have a prawn cocktail. For a pudding I would have a banoffee pie. Right, so I want to redecorate my Kindle. It's been ages since I've done it, like over a year. I took a video of what my Kindle looked like earlier for you, so you could kind of see. All of the stickers have shifted around in the case. And to be honest, I was going to buy some new stickers, and then I remembered that I have loads and loads of stickers from my holiday. And basically, my Kindle just needs a little bit of a refresh. I've been putting off buying a new case for ages because look how yellow this is. This is the only case I've ever had. I had it for like 3 years and obviously they just go really, really discoloured. And I tried cleaning it. I soaked it in hydrogen peroxide and left it out in the sun because I heard that was supposed to refresh yellow plastic, and alas, it didn't do fucking jack shit. So I've ordered a new case which isn't arriving yet. This is my Kindle. I've had this for like 5 years. I only got a case for it like 2 years in. So annoyingly, it hasn't done it much, but obviously the plastic started to perish on the side. I found my Kindle was getting quite sticky and I looked it up and apparently that is a thing that happens, so I decided to get a case for it. It's quite discoloured. It's gone a bit yellow around the edges. So if you have any idea on how to clean that, please let me know, because I was going to do rubbing alcohol, but I read rubbing alcohol can make the plastic like degrade and it can make the sticky problem worse. But for now, we're going to cover it up so it doesn't matter. So what I think I want to do, and I don't think it's going to look that good, but I see lots of people doing it. I have this really beautiful scrap of wrapping paper and I basically want to put it in the Kindle case, but a new one, because look how disgusting that is. And then I want to put some stickers on the back. So I'm going to try do a cutout. I only have this scrap of wrapping paper. So I'm going to back it with some card and I'm going to try fit the card into here. I know, annoyingly, that obviously the case wraps, so you're going to see the green on the side. I can't obviously get the card and the paper to wrap, but I'm gonna try. I'm assuming I probably just need to draw around the Kindle rather than draw around the case. You're gonna have to excuse my nails because I still haven't filed off all my biab and it's really like not good looking. So half my nails are like a pinky colour and half of them are just like the natural colour. I have this photo which I printed off Pinterest years and years ago and I think that would be really, really nice, but it takes up like the whole of the Kindle. I could just frame that, to be fair. I really want a pop socket for my Kindle. I haven't got one, which I know everyone has one, and everyone's always like, why don't you have a pop socket? Why are all the nice ones like really, really expensive? And I ordered an off-brand one, and it was so clunky and awful. But maybe I'll just order the one I want. I might get it. I might get it because I was like, I'll wait till I get a new case to get it. If this works, I'll get it. I do love the green of my Kindle, but like I said, it's a little bit muddy and it just looks not so cute. So I'm just using this to see if this fits in. Oh, hell yeah. Maybe a little bit smaller. Oh my God, I got it right first go. Hell yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, so you can still see the green around the edges, but that's not the worst, is it? I'm gonna just adhesive the strawberry paper onto it. What I really wanted is I wanted a piece of gingham wrapping paper, but I don't think I have any. Even I think like green gingham would be really nice, or like a green gingham bit of fabric. I just found this in my craft box. It's one of those like adhesive pens. So I figured I'd use that to stick everything in. I'm looking at pop sockets now and they do have a nice plain sage green one. My wrapping paper that I'm using isn't green. They've got a nice one. Yeah, like $15.99 for like the nice metal ones. Like, are you joking? I think I'm just gonna do it because you might as well go the whole way, right? And I've never had one on my Kindle and I think it's like a nice Nice thing to do. I need a new phone case as well while we're at it, but that's just something I'm not ready for. I always feel like when you pick a new phone case, it's like a new era of your life. My phone case is so grotty and disgusting. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you feel like you're about to rebrand or like you just need to like turn your life around, that's when you get a new phone case and you like change the screen protector. That's so funny. I hope you know what I mean. I don't sound insane. I've only got like one shot to get this right because this is all the paper I have left. I'm feeling like a creative day. Oh, coming up soon. I want to do some like crafting or something like that. I never finished my painting. Do you remember my painting when I moved in? That's so funny. I never finished it. Oh my god, it's so cute. Which way does this go up? I suppose it goes anyway. I think I like it this way. So I'm gonna do like a little bit of composition. I had a bit of a rough idea in my head of what I wanted on it. So I have this lovely little photo booth picture of me and Doug from when we were in Japan. We took these just after we got engaged. So, by the way, I'm engaged. Sorry, I thought that was really funny, but you're probably sick of hearing it. I'm gonna do that just off to the side. I think that's lovely. And then I'm trying to think about how I hold it. I'm left-handed, so actually I'm gonna move the photo to the right. I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna put the pop socket here. I'm gonna keep this quite simple. I have a few stickers. I have this Miffy one. I have this Miffy one, which is holographic. Like, I think it's really cute, but I don't think it's gonna work on there. And then I have this Miffy post stamp, which I think I'm gonna do. I think that's really nice. I thought I had more stickers, you know, to be honest, but I don't think I need a lot for it to be effective. A bit of ribbon or something like down the middle or down the edge would be nice. I'm looking around like there's gonna be anything. I have a box of scraps, but I'm not gonna lie, like I'm like having such a good time. I feel like I'm gonna cry. I am so sick of myself. Let's open this up and take a look at her. Do you not just think that's like the cutest thing you've ever seen? She's so gorgeous, just right there. She would look cuter on the bottom. Well, no, maybe she wouldn't. She's so cute. What the fuck? I'm just gonna go through like my scraps box to check that there's nothing that would make a compelling background. That's a gorgeous bit of paper. That's also a scrap of wrapping paper. This is from my scrapbooking box from when I was like doing loads of collaging. I haven't done collaging in ages. Not the Monica Bellucci picture. I have this nice scrap of map, but it doesn't feel relevant. But that would be another nice Kindle background actually. That is gorgeous. If I'd have ordered the Sage Green pop socket. This is nice, I think, because I can just keep cutting this out. I have these, but again, they don't feel like they fit. They're like little map stickers. I got them off Etsy. They're like, you know, like a kind of ephemera pack. Miffy on the, no, it's too yellow. That is so fine. Do you know what? We might just keep it so super simple. I do love that. That is so beautiful, isn't it? I don't want to cut it any smaller though. Okay. I'm going to use a tiny bit of washi tape to so that it doesn't damage the photo or the sticker. I can't find the end of the tape. Fold it over twice like that, you know, like you do with masking tape. You just make a little blob. This has been on my to-do list for literally like a year, long overdue. I find picking this kind of stuff really hard, and ultimately I never really care because, like, yeah, it's nice for things to look nice, but I'm all about the reading. But like, also, once it's done, it's done. It feels like a really big deal at the time, then you do it and you're like, okay. Photo booth strip is such a nice way to make it personal. Oh my god, Miffy is so cute. It could make me weep. Don't you think it's so precious? I'm not going to put it in my old Kindle case because it crunches up the edges a bit, but I'm going to wait till the other one arrives. I wasn't smart enough to order my case in time to arrive today, was I? Even though I knew I was filming this video today. So I'm going to insert a clip now of the future when my case arrives and my pop socket is here, so I can show you what this looks like. It's so cute. Can you just picture it? Like, do you not think that's lovely? Oh my god. It is some amount of days later. My case arrived, and then I basically like never wanted to film the second part of this. So Charlotte from the future comes to show you my new Kindle. The case arrived. I put her on as a protective measure and then didn't put the insert in because I was just like waiting to film it. So this is the old one. and this is the new one, and I put my pop socket on. I got my pop socket that I wanted, and I'm really glad I did. Why did I not do this like 3 years ago? Because look how cute that is. Does it look cute? Like if I'm reading, does it look gorgeous? Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I had a cherry sticker. I can't remember if I went through this in the original video. That I was going to put there and it just didn't really fit. So yeah, I'm just really happy with how it looks. I think it's really lovely. And I'm going to keep this because this came with my Kindle case. So I can use that as like a template for inserts in the future. Not that it was hard, but nice to know. Anyway, yeah, I hope you're enjoying the video so far. I'm gonna carry on editing it now. I'm editing now the video that you're going to watch, but yeah, I'm not gonna think about it. Anyway, that's she. So I'm having a little look at my bookshelf and I thought it might be pertinent to have a little reorganise perhaps, and I don't mean a proper reorganise. I have this stack of books on my bedside table and I've read 2 of them. That's actually not a lot, but I want to switch them out for some different books. Basically, I don't have enough space on my bookshelf. Does anyone? And I make up for it by putting like nice little stacks of book around the house, but I like to rotate them. So let me show you my bookshelf. We are bound by the fact that my bookshelf is rainbow order. When I first bought this, everything fit absolutely perfectly, but as I've come out of my book buying ban for 2024, I now have stacks and piles of things kind of all over the place. So like you can see, I've got like stuff here, things here, like propped up. There's definitely stuff that can be put away better. It's kind of my fault, I guess. Oh, yikes. I'm going to knock things over. I was thinking about like unhauling my bookshelf, but I don't really like doing that. It sounds really silly. I like giving my books away, but also I kind of like never actually want to do it because I think of like my dream home in like 10 years with a huge fitted bookshelf floor to ceiling, like on all 4 walls of my living room. And I think we're not going to get there by giving books away, are we? What do I do? Where's my tripod? I need a tripod. I found a tripod. Oh, let's get you down from up here. If I start with this shelf, this is where I put all my books that I've purchased recently or books that I want to read. I got sent this in PR, my first bit of book PR, which was really nice. Came with a bookmark too. Bought this recently. I kind of want to give this away because I didn't like this. These 2 are red. These 2 are red. I'm not making great progress when I look at them. That is so ridiculous. Okay, can I put these away? Nothing's going to fucking fit. I'm going to leave this one out because I read that this month and I leave out the books that I do reviews for. That's a notebook. That doesn't even need to be in here. That's not a real book. Come on. Right, the vegetarian can go in the purple section. It's great because I don't have a lot of purple books, so it's really, really exciting. The Pearl by John Steinbeck. Small Things Like These by Claire Keegan. This can kind of go between blue and green. I'm going to unhaul. Let's put that in there. I've got a lot of blue books. So yeah, maybe I do need to unhaul a little bit of the blue shelf. That's the Penguin Modern Classic. So that can go there. Oh, it's very satisfying when you get 2 copies of the same edition or collection, isn't it? I see why people collect editions. I want to read this soon. So maybe I'll leave this out. White book. I've got loads of space on the white shelf. Oh God, I thought that was orange. That's another. I'm going to unhaul. Where does this go? It's so bright. Unhaul. Unhaul. The black section at the bottom has way too much stuff in it. I've got another 3 purple books. That is so exciting. I didn't have very many purple books, okay? What the hell am I going to do with all of them? What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little TBR pile for my bedside table. It's going to be My Dark Vanessa. I want to read that ASAP. I know it's a bit fucked and I know it's going to leave me feeling some kind of way. I want to read The Outsider. I then want to read, I think we're going in order here as well, by the way. I want to read Sula by Toni Morrison. I then want to read Milk-Fed by Melissa Broder. What do I want to read after that? I think that's a good start for a bedside table, no? Because I don't want to overdo it. I say this like I haven't been in a bit of a reading slump as well. But I think I know the trick to a reading slump is reading lots of different books. And I think to avoid a reading slump, you should pick up a book that is not the same genre of book as the book you most recently read. So currently I'm reading Hail Mary by Andy Weir. I want to read Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. Then I'm going to pick up My Dark Vanessa. I might do My Dark Vanessa first. Yeah, I'm going to do it in this order. I don't have long left of May, to be honest, and I've only read one book in May. I'm hoping that I can squeeze a few more in. I do want to read this as well. It's a non-fiction. It takes me so long to read non-fiction. What am I supposed to do? I want to read all of these. They're all in a pile already of things I want to read. And I've only unhauled 2 books that I will literally never read again. I don't want this anymore because I didn't like it that much. Like, it was okay. But also it's like such a gorgeous book and I paid like £15 for a hardback. What would you do if you were me? Would you keep it? So usually books on the stall are books that I have bought recently that I haven't read. So I'm going to still keep that in mind, but I'm going to make it a bit smaller perhaps. So like I have Earthsea. Oh my God, the text is so small in that. Sometimes I'm like, why did I buy that? That's going to make me cry, I think. So I don't think I'm ready to read that. I'm really not in the market lately for books that are making me cry, which is so not me. You know me, I fucking love a sad book. What, and we do small books here actually. Let's do short books here that I want to read. Oh no, that's going on the bedside table. This is a less intimidating pile, I think. I can definitely unhaul that. I bought this twice by mistake. It's The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. I bought it twice, not realising, and I bought it also like so long ago. I wasn't picking my nose, sorry. It was itchy. Let's put Ocean Vuong away then. Earthsea won't fit away. So let's start a stack. Right, so I have my little sunny angels here. I'm just going to take them out. And what I'm going to do is, annoyingly, oh, it's a bit dusty, isn't it? That's embarrassing. Most books I have don't fit upright in this section. So I'm going to do like a little stack, but the other way around. You see what I've done like here, where you can't see the spines. And I'm just going to put away a few books that I'm maybe not going to read instantly. Wait, is this a romance? I've been really wanting to read a romance. Actually, yeah, I'm going to get this one out because I've been really in the mood for romance. So, and this feels like a summery romance. I've been thinking about summer books a lot lately. Add that. No, yuck, that's old. Put this in the shelf because she's tiny. That is The Yellow Wallpaper by Charlotte Perkins Gilman. One of my favourite books ever. Let's put radish and watermelon. I like them like right next to each other because they kind of look like they're scheming. Yeah, cute. Right, so that's my bookshelf, like, done and somewhat organised. I don't think it looks that much better, to be honest, but at least I've put away some of the stuff and it looks less full, just generally. I'm getting hungry. It's like nearly 5 o'clock. I've got to be home soon, but it's also like too early to eat anything massive, I think. I could have another slice of that toast. I think I can have a slice of this toast. I'm going to order Giovanni's Room off World of Books. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to find a nice secondhand copy. And I'm going to try not to get distracted by other books. Hate that they have buy 3, get a 4th free on at the moment because I don't need any more books. The cover I want isn't actually in the offer anyway. This is the one. I love that edition. I think it's so beautiful. But I'd quickly talk about the book I got from the library today because I didn't really explain. It's called Near the Bone by Christina Henry. And I will always just pick things up based on the cover. And I don't really love this cover, but it was front facing in the library and it looked like a horror. And one thing about me is I'll always pick up a horror book, especially from the library. Shall I read you the blurb? I think that might make more sense. Mattie can't remember a time before she and William lived alone on a mountain together. She must never make him upset. But when Mattie discovers the mutilated body of a fox in the woods, she realises that they're not alone after all. There's something in the woods that wasn't there before, something that makes strange cries in the night, something with sharp teeth and claws. When 3 strangers appear on the mountaintop looking for the creature in the woods, Mattie knows their presence will anger William. Terrible things happen when William is angry. Lots of just general things saying that it's very captivating, it's a page turner, it's creepy and inventive. The font size and the spacing is really good for me. And you know what? I'll always just give a horror a chance. So I'm looking forward to reading that. I think I need to have like 2 or 3 books on the go once I finished Hail Mary, and Doug's just texted me and he's going to watch Mission Impossible tonight, and I don't really care for those films, so I'm going to read it on the sofa next to him and I'm going to try finish Hail Mary. Hail Mary by Andy Weir, I haven't actually spoken about it yet, I don't think. It's a sci-fi novel and it's set in like a dystopian future where they realise the sun is dimming and there's basically like an all laws, all bets are off, while scientists club together and like countries club together to like put the money into the technology to figure out what's going on with it and pay the scientists. And that's the premise of it. And our main character, why have I forgotten his name? Ryland Grace wakes up in space after being in like a medically induced coma, his crewmates are dead and he is like having to piece back his memory of like why he's on this ship and like what his journey and what his mission is to do. And you know what? I've had it on my TBR for ages and it is really good so far. I'm really enjoying it. And it's going in a direction that I actually wasn't expecting it to take. So I feel like I still don't really know this book, even though I'm reading it. I do quite like a sci-fi book, but usually like a space book isn't one that I would necessarily reach for, but I've heard like really good things about this. And loads of you DM'd me on Instagram saying it's like your favorite book of all time. So really excited. So yeah, I'm really excited to finish it. And do you know what? Did I say this already? No, I think I said this in another video. I love science. Like, I am an avid science consumer. Like, I really like new scientists. I love knowing about science. I love learning about science. It's just so interesting to me. It was probably not my favourite subject at school, but I was really good at it at school level. Obviously, I'm not good at it now, but I was like good at biology and good at chemistry. And interestingly, I hated physics because I really struggle with maths. I am not a naturally skilled mathematician. I'm really, really bad at it. I think dyscalculia and ADHD are often like comorbid, and while I'm not tested or anything for dyscalculia, I think there is some kind of element of that for me. Number stuff, really, really awful for me. I really struggle with it. And I try really hard to get better at it and it doesn't work. Anyway, obviously physics is like a heavy numbers game and a lot of concepts, but I find myself really drawn to books that involve physicists or physics. I'm really interested in like quantum physics and I love learning about it, even though it's quite hard for me to grasp. So this book is very physics heavy. Obviously I didn't really like physics at school, so I didn't really pay attention. So I am learning a lot of like basics physics stuff, and a lot of it I don't really hugely understand at depth, but I'm just like happy to be here, you know, like I'm happy to be learning about it. And the book is a lot more science heavy than I was expecting it to be. Obviously you kind of expect an element of science with sci-fi, but this book is science dense. I feel like some people might struggle with that. I'm struggling with it in the sense that it's taking me longer to read. Like I'm quite slow on the pacing. But that's just because I'm like really having to read it because it's an unfamiliar language to me. To me, wealth would be having a New Scientist subscription because that shit's fucking expensive. It's like a tenner to buy a magazine. Do you not think that's like crazy? Like £10 for a magazine? I don't know. It just seems silly to me. I could get the e-version, but I quite like having the physical magazine. Anyway, so yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. I do think as I got to the middle of the book, it like lost my interest a smidge, and it wasn't that the content was boring. I think it's just that the science became a bit too dense and the character was just a bit like full on with it. That middle 10% was like nearly lost me. But then after about 60% in, I was like, yeah, I'm back on track. And then I don't know how this happened, but I've been apparently paying for Audible like for the whole year. I noticed an Amazon charge in my bank and I thought, oh, that's weird. Like I don't pay for that. Like I don't have Amazon Prime. I was like, oh, I don't pay for Prime. Like I don't pay for any Amazon services. Like Doug pays for my Kindle Unlimited. He's paid for my Kindle Unlimited for like 5 years, so love him for that. I don't pay for any Amazon services. So I was like, what is that? And then I went through my emails and I have like loads of emails from Audible. And I was like, why do I have emails from Audible? Like, I don't use Audible. I don't remember the last time I used Audible. It was like years and years and years ago. And yeah, I found out I have 6 credits on Audible. And I know Audible are quite good. And because this happened to Doug, don't know how this happened to Doug either. I'm sure that they must be like they must be doing it, you know. I feel like it's a scam or something. This happened to Doug and he would have been paying for it for like nearly 2 years. He had like 1,000, like, you know, not 1,000 credits, but he had 2 years worth of credits, and he doesn't listen to audiobooks. So he emailed them and said like, what, I don't know how this has happened. And they refunded him, which I think is really good because obviously the credits were sat unused, but you wouldn't expect that. You would expect them to be like, well, tough shit, you should have better money management. So I thought I could email them and get the money back, but I also thought I could just listen to 6 audiobooks, and I haven't really been on my audiobook game at the moment. So this is where I'm coming to you. My first audiobook that I am going to listen to is, I think it's Morning Star. It's the 3rd book of the Red Rising series by Pierce Brown. It might be Morning Star, but I had a comment from someone on here in one of my book reviews that really recommended the dramatized audio book of the third, whatever that book is, the third Red Rising book, because I said I was falling a little bit out of love with it. It was either on TikTok or it was on YouTube, but someone recommended it. And I've never listened to a dramatized audio of anything, but they said it's really immersive because you like hear the fighting. Obviously it's fully casted. So I listened to a sample of it on Audible, and immediately I was like, yes, because I had always pictured Darrow in my head as having an Irish accent. And guess what? They've got an Irish actor. So immediately I was like, yeah, cool, that's it. But now I have 5 more credits left. Please could you recommend me some audiobooks? I prefer audiobooks that are not narrated by American narrators. It's just a preference of mine. I just prefer English narrators, and I don't like fantasy audiobooks really. I know obviously Morningstar is like a sci-fi fantasy, but I find fantasy really hard on audiobook, and I don't do smut on audiobook because it makes me cringe. Anything else though, I'll give it a go. So let me know. I like to go shorter with audiobooks. I don't really want to do like a 40-hour audiobook, you know, if that's okay, but I will take suggestions if you really think it will change my life. So I think I'm actually going to start listening to that now and have a little bit of a tidy. My AirPods were charging. Yeah, and I think I'm going to have like a lovely evening reading. It's a Friday, which means I always do my Friday night tidy. My Friday night tidy is like part of the rules. I always do it so I can wake up to a lovely clean home on the weekend. And I really love reading next to Doug on the sofa while he's watching something, because I don't know, it's just, I like reading when someone's in the room. It feels really sociable. It's that like body doubling element, isn't it? I'm gonna buy with 1 credit. Did I tap the right thing? I got panicked that I was actually buying it then. Yeah, viewing library. Let's have a little tidy until Doug gets home. My dinner was amazing, really good, really tasty, and I listened to quite a lot of the audiobook. The audiobook is also really amazing. What you can hear in the background is Mission Impossible. I've just made a tea and a sweet treat. I was going to sit down and read, and my Kindle needed charging. It was completely dead. So I've got some strawberries from today, an easy peeler, a coconut collab white chocolate pot, and some blueberry pocky that I bought back from Japan, and peppermint tea with honey. And I'm going to start reading on my Kindle. I'm going to see how much I can get read tonight, but we'll see.